G'day, Tragic here, and welcome to Trek Night. This is the final scoring. The game is over. All the Borg cubes have been destroyed. This is the culmination of 31 videos. The epicness is finished. Let's do the scoring. So, now the way we're doing this is that we are playing in teams. Federation versus Klingons. Now, the way team scoring works is the same as competitive scoring. So we're going to do the competitive scores, but you only take the maximum level between both of you. So say Picard scores 20 on one achievement level and Sisko scores 10, you take Picard's value and ignore Sisko's. And that is pretty much it. So first thing we're going to do is we have a look at the base and we get whoever's the higher. So Picard is kicked off and Lursa is kicked off. So we start with the base experience from Sisko and from Martok. Now let's just go here. Let's just go straight to the first one, which is the greatest knowledge. And the way the greatest knowledge works is that you get 2 points for every undiscovered card, 1 point for every advanced action card, and 1 point for every 2 crystals of any color. And whoever has the most gets +3. Okay, so starting with Martok. Bam, blam, ya blam. Let's see what he's got. Bam. Okay, so anything with that little symbol in the top there is actually a default card. So anything with a plus is a secondary card. So I'll just quickly sort these out. Also, I'll sort out the wounds while I'm doing this. I might just do this for all the characters right off the bat. We'll just get everything sorted in one quick go. That'll make it a lot easier for later on, you know what I'm saying? This Picard's deck is going to be crazy when we get around to doing it. Okay, so it is 2 + 1 + 1. So that is 10. Wow. 7, 8, 9 versus 10, 9. So they're actually the same. You know, that last turn I saved a white die for Sisko by spending this. If I didn't spend that, this would have got 11 points. Right, so this is 5 by 2 is 10, 17, 18, because he's got 2 crystals. If you had 4 crystals, it'd be 2. So that is 10, 7, 18. And this guy is 10, 9, 19. Yeah. So he is 19. So that means we go up 19 points for this dude. Takes him to 109. You blink. Okay, so that's that. Now let's do the Klingons. He is 6, 12, 13. Because that is 3 by 2 + 6 + 1. And she is 10, 13, 14. So Ursula actually wins that one. Nice work, Ursula. That's another 14. So that takes him to 112. Whoa. Klingons are still out in front. I don't think that's going to last. Next is the greatest leadership. Oh wait, and +3 for being the highest values. That's another 1, 2, 3 to 115. So in this one, it means that you get points equal to the level of your unit, and for any wounded units, you get -2 rounded down. Pretty sure it's rounded down. Half rounded down. So yeah, it's half rounded down for wounded units. Okay, starting with Murtok. He has 1, 2, 3. Oh, wait, none of them are wounded actually. So it's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ursula has 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. She wins again. So that's 9 for the Klingons. But Picard is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And he is just 6. So Picard definitely wins that one with 12. And I think I actually did the thing wrong again. So this was... Picard was the highest by far, wasn't he? 10, 19. Followed by Ursula, who was 10, 13, 14. Yeah, so... So he goes back 1, 2, 3. So basically, even though he's in front, the person who won the most of the cards was the Federation. So that is 1, 2, 3. They're now even. Now Picard absolutely canes this at, what was it again? 3, 5, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So he gets 12 plus 3. So that goes to there, plus 1, 2, 3. Yoink. And the Klingons didn't do too badly here either. We have 3, 7, 8. Oh no, it was Ursula actually won, didn't she? With 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 112 goes to 1. Next we have the Greatest Conqueror. So it is Romulan bases, it is Dominion bases, and it is M-class planets. This is always a little bit annoying to calculate. So we're going to do the Federation first. We'll start with Sisko. So he's got 1 on that tile. There's nothing on this tile. Nothing on that tile. 2. Nothing on that tile. 3. 4. So he's got 4. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4. And Picard has 1, 2, 3. Okay, so he's got 4. So they have a total of 4. And the Klingons, starting with Ursula, has 1. And then Martok has 1, 2, 3, 4. So they're tied at 4. I think that means if they're tied, they both get 1 point each. So that's 4 each, 5 each. Is that what that means? Okay, so we're all the way up here now, aren't we? So that is 1 to 6 and 7 to 12. Federation's still in the lead. Oh wait, it's not 5, it's actually plus 2, so that's another 4 for everybody. So that takes him from 6 to 10 and 12 to 16. Okay, now we do the same thing, but this time it's Greatest Adventurer, which is all the diplomatic planets, including the ancient ruins. So again, let's go with Sisko first. He has 1, 2, 3, 4. Picard has 1, 2, 3, 4. He also has 4. So that's tie for 4. Martok has 1, 2, and Ursula has 1, 2, 3. 3 for the Klingons, 4 for the Federation. Now this is a whitewash. So that is, what are we at? 16. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 27. And he just gets 6, so 16. Bam. Yeah, blam. Now it's the greatest disaster, and this is going to hit the Klingons pretty hard. It's -2 for every wound, plus -3 for the maximum, and -2 for every wounded unit. Now, if I remember correctly, no units are wounded at all, but Martok has 8 wounds, which means he's absolutely stuffed. So that is -16, 17, 8, that's -19. 16, 17, 18, 19 takes him to 117 again. Bang. And finally, we have the conquest scenarios. Remember, we're not going to do the co-op one at all. We're just doing team games, so we're doing this one here. Now, the Klingons could really make some ground here. We calculate this for every single Borg, and then whoever gets the most points in the entire section will get +5. So the Klingons are definitely going to win this. It depends how much they get, because they've got quite a lot of ground to cover. So let's just go over here. I'm going to use a tool for this one, just because it's going to make it easier for me. Okay, so this Borg here is the Klingons get 7 points, because I should probably tell you that the way it works is for each player with the most faction tokens will gain 7 experience, and then each other player with a faction token gains 4 experience. So this is really going to add up because it's every single Borg. So let's zip over and check it out. Now, it's a little bit weird, the rules for Conquest, because you're only supposed to take the XP for any given section. Right? And I'll show you what I mean. This one's easy. 7 to the Klingons. This one's pretty easy. It is Federations get 7. But the thing is, Sisko is also there. So does he get 4 because he is the highest value for other factions who didn't win? I think he does. So he gets another +4, which equals 11. Now this one here, Klingons get 7, but they also get +4 for the Federation. And this one is Klingons get 7, and they're also, so that's +4, which equals 11. So the final scores are Klingons equals 7 plus 7 plus 11, which is 25. And the Federation is 11 plus 4 equals 15. But of course, the Klingons also get an extra +5 because they win the entire section. So they actually get 30 points, double the points. So it's 30 to 15. That's pretty amazing. So 27, 15 is 42, I think. And the Klingons get 30. So we're at 117, which means they go to 147. Wow, that is insane. Now, just to check it out, just in case, if the other points don't count, the Federation would be -4. So they would be Klingon 7, Federation 7, Klingon 7, Federation 4, Klingon 7. So the scores in this case would look very, very different. It would be the Federation would be 11 points, and the Klingons would be 7 plus 7 plus 7 plus 5, which equals 26. 7 plus 4, which means that these guys here would be minus 4, and these guys here would also be minus 4, which would mean this would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 38. So they'd still be lost. So after all that, the conquest of the Borgs has put them out in front. Now we're not doing this, and that, my friends, is the final score. We're going to use the higher ones just for fun. So the Klingons, after all my bitching about how crap they were doing, ended up winning because they were more aggressive and took the Borg space. The Federation really needed to split up and attack the Borgs way earlier instead of fuffing about around here. So that's a really surprising result. And there you go. So we get a total of 242 for the Federation and 248 for the Klingons. And that is a testament to the design of Mage Knight, that after 30 videos and 4 or 5 hours of playtime, if you weren't recording it, there's 6 points difference in the scores. And that's it. That's the end of Trek Night, and I will see you guys